This is Viewers Corner News. Our news analysis today are on: Nigeria will be more peaceful if President Bola Tinubu is disqualified. Everything about him is questionable. Governor Francis Nwifuru of Ebonyi State recently appointed over 30 commissioners. We ask, to do what exactly? The aftereffects of any wrong decision made by Nigeria's Supreme Court judges regarding the ongoing case at the Election Petition Tribunal will hurt them in the long run. The Redeemed Christian Church of God's pastor brought by INEC as a witness refused to swear with the Bible because he knew that he was coming to lie at the Election Petition Tribunal. What a world! President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria can never accept the European Union report on the 2023 presidential election because the truth is not in his favor. Stay with us. Nigeria will be more peaceful if President Bola Tinubu is disqualified. Everything about him is questionable. The truth must be told. President Bola Tinubu threatened all Nigerians both at home and abroad. His unguided and dangerous statement is not directed to the judges alone but to all Nigerians. President Bola Tinubu's evil intentions for Nigeria have led us to believe that he may not be a true Nigerian. Hence, he is acting the way he is. Again, if a proper investigation is carried out, Nigerians will understand that we are speaking the truth. Now here are points. Up until today, President Bola Tinubu has had no classmate, even in primary school and up to the university he claimed to have attended. No one ever mentioned that they knew him. Did he fall from the sky? After enriching himself with Lagos state resources, he now wants to have the whole country in his pocket. This attitude is what the majority of Nigerians have objected to, and they are also saying no to President Bola Tinubu's ways. A man whose true identity Nigerians do not know cannot be the president of Nigeria. A man who lost the presidential election of February 25, 2023, but used his stolen wealth from Lagos State to put himself in office as president of Nigeria. This is unacceptable. No matter how some Nigerians may see this, let the truth be told, irrespective of who is involved. Again, the Viewers Corner News team is calling on the judges of Nigeria to interpret the laws properly and pronounce a judgment that would bring peace to the country. The Viewers Corner News team would also like to remind the judges of Nigeria that a 25% mandatory win in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, of Nigeria before anyone can be declared the president of Nigeria should be followed. This is what the Constitution of Nigeria says. Governor Francis Nwifuru of Ebonyi State recently appointed over 30 commissioners. We ask, to do what exactly? This is what a state gets when a past governor of the state in question, who is believed to have stolen too much money from the treasury of the state, handpicks a man who has no knowledge of what leadership is all about. Now here our point: ex-Governor David Umahi, who is now a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a man believed by the majority of the people of Ebonyi State to have rigged his way to the Senate, intentionally picked Governor Francis Nwifuru to take over the leadership of Ebonyi State so that all the past atrocities committed by him, ex-Governor David Umahi, would be covered. Governor Francis Nwifuru of Ebonyi State was the Speaker of the State House of Assembly. He was among ex-Governor David Umahi's yes boys who did whatever Senator Umahi told him to do. Again, Governor Francis Nwifuru has no knowledge of governance. Most things that are happening in Ebonyi State at the moment are being directed by ex-Governor David Umahi, so the people of Ebonyi State should not expect much from Governor Francis Nwifuru's government. If Governor Francis Nwifuru has all it takes to lead Ebonyi State, he should not have appointed over 30 commissioners and over 40 special advisors in Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State is a small state that does not need too many advisors, especially now that the state and Nigeria in general are facing real economic problems. The people of Ebonyi State should also remember that those commissioners and advisors will have staff of their own who will be paid from the treasury of Ebonyi State. These are funds that would have been used to create job opportunities for the poor people of the state. The Viewers Corner News team would use this opportunity to call on Governor Francis Nwifuru to save money and spend only when it is necessary to do so. Do not be pushed around by ex-Governor David Umahi, because if Ebonyi State is in trouble today, it is you that everyone will blame. The aftereffects of any wrong decision made by Nigeria's Supreme Court judges regarding the ongoing case at the Election Petition Tribunal will hurt them in the long run. History will not be kind to Nigeria's Supreme Court judges, who will see white and call it black. The Supreme Court judges of Nigeria have brought shame to the judiciary of the country. So many cases in which they gave rulings were never done correctly, and the Constitution of Nigeria, which they swore to uphold, has been ignored by some of these corrupt Supreme Court judges of Nigeria. Look at Senator Ahmed Lawan, who did not participate in the senatorial primary of his constituency in Yobe State, who is now a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but the rightful person who bought the ticket, participated, and won the senatorial election, who is from the same zone as Senator Ahmed Lawan, was denied the chance of serving his people. This is the worst injustice the Viewers Corner news team has ever seen in the history of democracy in Nigeria. The same as Mr. Godswill Akpabio, who is now the Senate President of Nigeria. This is unbelievable. We would use this opportunity to inform the Supreme Court judges that the presidential election case currently at the Election Petition Tribunal should not be manipulated, because we believe that the Election Tribunal in Nigeria is going to deliver the right judgment, but the Supreme Court of Nigeria may try to play dirty when the case gets to them, which would not be in the best interest of all Nigerians. Again, Nigerians, both at home and abroad, are aware of that and are prepared to go the extra mile to put things right. Therefore, we are calling on the Supreme Court judges of Nigeria to be on the side of truth. Let the person who truly won 25% of votes in the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, Abuja, be declared the winner of the presidential election, as the Constitution of Nigeria explained it. There should not be any rerun of the election. The Supreme Court should help to save costs. Another rerun, assuming it is going to happen, would cost Nigeria billions of naira, which would not be okay at this time of economic hardship in the country. The reason we are bringing this matter up and calling on the Supreme Court judges is that we know that the election case will end up at their desk, and when it finally gets there, Nigerians both at home and abroad are expecting them to do the right thing for the sake of peace and unity in the country. The Redeemed Christian Church of God's pastor, brought by INEC as a witness, refused to swear with the Bible because he knew that he was coming to lie at the Election Petition Tribunal. What a world! Information reaching the Viewers Corner news from our correspondent in Abuja revealed that a pastor with the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Nigeria, who worked with the Independent National Electoral Commission of Nigeria during the election of February 25, 2023, refused to take an oath when called in the witness box at the Election Petition Tribunal. The reason is that he knew that he was coming to lie, hence, he decided not to swear. This is the level some Nigerians have reduced themselves to. Men who would have been there for the youths of Nigeria have now become layers, which is sad. It is unfortunate to have such a pastor preaching to his congregation on moral issues. The Viewers Corner news team is appealing to Nigerians to reject everything that would bring calamity to them and their families because of some financial gains that would finish before you knew it. These are worldly things that can fade away as time passes, so be truthful and always speak out when it is necessary to do so. President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria can never accept the European Union report on the 2023 presidential election because the truth is not in his favor. The European Union observers who were on the ground to observe the election in Nigeria have given their report, which the Viewers Corner news team found to be very accurate. The world saw what happened in Nigeria during the elections. Nigerians were killed in some parts of the country. In some areas, people were asked not to come out and cast their votes unless they were coming to vote for a particular candidate that those oppressors had chosen. Intimidation of voters was seen everywhere across the country. Thugs were seen snatching ballot boxes, as Alhaji Bola Tinubu had earlier instructed his followers to do before the election, among other terrible election issues. So if the European Union observers on their own reported that Nigeria's election was not credible, then they are absolutely correct. It is only President Bola Tinubu, who was hastily declared the winner of the presidential election by the Independent National Electoral Commission of Nigeria, and his political party that are objecting to the European Union report. But the majority of Nigerians, both at home and abroad, are in support of the European Union report. Again, since the election matter is with the Election Petition Tribunal, Nigerians are waiting anxiously to see how the matter will end before knowing which way to go. If you want to get more analysis on politics and good governance, health issues and others, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. This is Viewers Corner News Channel.